Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
Yes, our news segment, Companies to Watch with Dan Koh. What's on the table today?
Good morning, Ryan, and good Thursday morning to all of you listeners. Welcome to Companies to Watch. We're spotlighting and stocking you up with ideas of listed companies that may very well call for your attention. So we're going to look through market trends and risks that might be overlooked. So stick around as we explore the markets for hidden gems and warning signs to steer clear of. And I want you to be part of this conversation as well. So text us at 8855-0893 and tell us whether you think a stock or a topic is going to be hot or not. Shall we begin?
All right, these are companies that typically will be in the headlines. So what has caught your eye then?
Okay, for today, Ryan, we're turning to a social media company that you probably use. And I think that's where you can find most of your age group in as well.
My age group, okay.
Okay, it's a bit of a stretch, but...
Oh, no. All right.
Well, we're turning over to Meta platforms, all right? It's a bit of a stretch because we've got Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Reels, Threads as well. So I would consider myself as part of this age group as well.
Yeah, I use it time to time.
Yeah, and we're talking a little bit more about it because of the latest headlines that it's been making for the past few weeks. And the first thing on the list has to be the job cuts that's been taking on across the different news stations. We've got internal memo recently announcing that Meta will be cutting roughly 5% of its staff through performance-based terminations and plans to hire new people to fill their roles this year.
Yeah,
what do you think of that?
Weeding out the weaker so-called performers and bring in new guys, perhaps for cheaper rates. So he's calling it the year of intensity. And I think the past 2 years has been a year of efficiency.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit surprised to actually see them cutting jobs again.
Yeah, it's sort of a refresh that I'm reading from this latest action by Meta. As of September, Meta employed about 72,000 people, so a 5% reduction could affect roughly 3,600 jobs. That's quite a number there. So it's like what you've mentioned. CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that he's decided to raise the bar on performance management and move out low performers faster. So in a sense, I guess this helps out with productivity. But on that note as well, that's not the only news that's driving Meta's shares. We've got, the US Supreme Court earlier this week declining to hear a bid by Meta platforms to avoid a multi-billion-dollar class action by advertisers that accused the Facebook and Instagram parent company of overcharging them by inflating the number of people their ads might reach. I feel like this is a common problem that a lot of these social media companies often face. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, this is a tough one because when you're an advertiser, you want your metrics to be, I suppose, straightforward and also accurate. Otherwise, you're not sure what you're paying for. So Meta is in a bit of a tough one here.
Yeah, it's a tough one because they actually inflated by quite a fair bit. We've got Meta being faulted for focusing on the number of social media accounts and not the lower number of actual people. You've seen a lot of spam accounts here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's hard to kind of, I guess, filter out the weed and the ones that are actually managed by real people. So the fraudulently overestimated potential viewers is inflated by as much as 400%, Ryan. So that's quite a bit of, a bit of a trap they're in to have to filter out what is the actual number of people that are actually using the account. So this class case covered potentially millions of individuals and businesses that have paid for ads on Facebook and Instagram since August 15 of 2014.
Yeah, when I think about it, AI also is going to be in the equation sometime soon or of course in the near future, and it will create a lot of accounts as well.
That's right. And one last story that's driving headlines, and it's a rather controversial one. It's one that you've seen and we've talked about before. It's when CEO Mark Zuckerberg described how a lot of the corporate world is pretty culturally neutered and that it needs more masculine energy.
Sounds like you, Dan.
Are you masculine enough for Money
I'm not
FM?
sure if I am masculine enough, but yeah, I suppose Mark Zuckerberg wants more masculine energy because he's drinking the Donald Trump Kool-Aid.
That's exactly right. I think it's trying to at least get on the side of Donald Trump's, especially considering the timing of his comments, right? With Donald Trump returning to office next week. It does seem like he's publicly leaning towards the anti-woke discourse, and that's favored by the likes of Trump and his newfound bestie, Elon Musk. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
you need to be more masculine, Ryan. I thought your job is at risk.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
So the company is no longer having a team focused on diversity,
Yeah.
equality, and inclusion. So it does have real implications for policies in the company.
Yep, certainly. But of course, that's not to say that he's doing away with these kind of diversity. I'm guessing he just wants a rather equal sense of opportunities for people who actually deserve it in one way or another.
According to his definition,
Yeah.
he doesn't believe any single segment of population should be getting extra special treatment.
That's right. Well, with that though, let's talk about the verdict. And for me, in my books, I'm probably still going to go for a heart for
How come?
Facebook. And that's because, of its strong Gen AI foundation that it's been pouring tons and tons of money into. And coupled with that, with its advertising business, I believe that the social media giant will continue to generate strong profits. What about you, Ryan?
I suppose you have a valid point there. There are a lot of things going for Meta and Facebook. You've got Meta Quest, AR, VR, and so on. So I think I'll join you there.
All right, Ryan. Now, before I let you go, here's a fun fact about Meta. Have you ever wondered why Facebook's primary color scheme is blue?
No, why is that?
Okay, that's because Mark Zuckerberg suffers from red-green color blindness, and blue is the richest color to him.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and top that up with, the often association of trust and security. So there you have it. That's for our companies to watch, Meta.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance.